Our future depends on the environment. If the environment is clean, we will have a bright future. If the environment is dirty, we won't have a bright future.
So the Board of Education in 2011 passed a law that said that every school system would integrate environmental literacy throughout their system K to 12, and they would also create a high school certification specifically so that we would guarantee that all students would graduate environmentally literate.
I would hope that if other states did introduce a policy like we have here, that they would see that it is a way to kind of move the next level up. In the past, we did a lot of environmental education, but it wasn't mandated. It wasn't something that had to be done as part of our curriculum. And the changeover to having it as part of a regulation for the curriculum kind of put a new emphasis on what we should be doing for our students, and what should we be doing for our children, and what should we be doing for our environment.
For decades, the Maryland State Department of Education has done a really good job of leveraging their partners, their community-based organizations, to help support enrichment activities for students.
So pulling together partners to have conversations at both the local level, at the state level, and at the federal level is extremely important. And the fact that we have all of these partners out there providing these experiences really is how we're able to do this work.
I think it's really important, and I really like learning outside and learning about the outdoors because it's just a beautiful place to be in, and also it's very important for our well-being and all the animals' well-being also.
Teachers are integrating environmental education into their English language arts classes, the social studies classes, math and science.
You can use the environment to teach anything. You can use it to teach science, you can use it to teach social studies, math, language arts, even art. We have some great programs in art.
When there's a real connection to the math and a real connection to the science, they're more engaged and want to do more.
They are excited. What are we going to do next? What are we doing now? To me, that is the doorway in for students who are not interested in reading.
You see them engaging and asking questions and touching and feeling and doing, and it's really great to see them experiencing that type of environmental education.
It's a boon for teachers who learn how to do it well because they see their students excited and they can they can apply what they're learning to something meaningful in their lives.
I just like doing it because it helps the earth stay good and clean.
We should be teaching kids to be absolutely well-rounded, engaged children.
Problem solving, collaboration, critical thinking, those are skills that are essential to being a successful person.
We're all responsible for our corner of the world. And having the kids take ownership in that, in their place, is critical because that defines who they become. And it's the character building, it's that sense of being part of a solution.
I absolutely enjoy going out there and doing something that will help improve for the future, because without doing something, I feel like I'm losing something that won't be there anymore.
Our children are our future, and they need to be aware of how to make effective decisions about the environment that they live in. They need to understand the best places to get accurate information and how to turn that information into good decisions, how it affects them and how they can have an impact on the environment.
We need our students to understand the impacts that they have as individuals, as consumers, as citizens on the environment, and that we actually are actively engaged in protecting and restoring the environment.
You know, the hopes is that you educate locally but think globally. And so as long as we can teach them to be good stewards of their own place, that can be transferred later on to a bigger much bigger picture.
It creates this ethic of stewardship in them that ensures the long-term sustainability of our resources.
And they also have a much more effective understanding of their own voice in the world, and that they have a role to play, and they have a way to contribute.
You know, there have been some real issues that past generations and the current generation have created in the environment. We have got to teach our children that they can make a difference in our world.